There's a new administration in Washington. What does that mean for your retirement account? There's a lot of uncertainty, and markets hate uncertainty. But if you qualify, you may be able to convert your retirement account into solid gold. Protect with a gold IRA this month, and Noble Gold will gift you with this stunning solid silver Apollo 11 commemorative coin from the U.S. Mint. Click on the link below or call 877-646-5346 to see if you qualify. Good evening. I'm still reporting on Trump. Today, Politico, which is itself obviously anti-Trump, ran a story that President Trump, SMP, had his lawyers send out cease and desist letters to the three largest fundraisers for the Republican Party, the RNC, the Republican National Committee, the NRSC, the National Republican Senatorial Committee, and the NRCC, the National Republican Congressional Committee. All three groups were warned against using President Trump's name and likeness on fundraising emails and merchandise. Trump, who made his fortune in licensing, has always been very protective of his name and likeness from being used by just anyone. Within the last few days, Beth and I both got an email from one of these groups asking us to sign a thank you letter to President Trump. Oh, and don't forget to send along a sizable check to help re-elect Republicans nationwide to show him just how much you still love the job he did making America great. Unfortunately, they deliberately neglected to include a handy email address so that we, the little people, WTLP, could tell them exactly what we thought of these backstabbing Republicans in name only, rhinos. So let me take this opportunity to speak for every single one of my 177,000 subscribers. Dear Republican Party of the United States, my wife and most of my subscribers will never contribute 1 cent or anything but scorn for the backstabbing Republicans who voted for President Trump's impeachment. In addition, until the three primary Republican fundraising organizations publish a public apology for not fully supporting President Trump, which must include taking full responsibility for the consequent damage they have wrought to our republic, and publicly admonishing any Republican who voted for President Trump's impeachment, you will get nothing from us. You might as well lock your doors and put up a for sale sign on your building on 310 First Street Southeast, Washington, D.C. Trump is the only president in my lifetime, and I go back to Eisenhower, who is 100% pro-American. That doesn't mean American dominance of the world. That means that Trump knew the simple precepts which the founders of this great nation deployed. Only a world of sovereign states, each operating in their own people's interests, can provide the world with the maximum amount of individual freedom, of self-determination, as well as peaceful security for we, the little people. And only the strict adherence to the rule of law by our representatives can prevent the collapse of this freedom-loving republic. We have spent decades listening to claptrap about the United Nations and the New World Order. We have known that their mission is to destroy state sovereignty for their own self-serving purposes, and we know those purposes are inalterably opposed to a sovereign, peace-loving republic where every person is incentivized to work hard and productively to secure his and his family's peaceful existence. There is nothing racial about this. The dividing line between us and them is that we work to promote every citizen pitching in to do something for the common good. It's known as the social contract or social compact. Look it up. We live for God and country. The others work for their own lust for power at any price. The common good is a laughable concept for them, as is our God. But keep this in mind. Fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. With the possible exception of Washington, Jackson, or Lincoln, there has never been a president who better supported these lofty goals of the sovereign nation state and the importance of the rule of law than President Donald Trump, SMP. We will never forget President Trump and will support and defend him to the end because of what he sacrificed for us. You cannot replace him or shove him aside. You cannot rewrite history to turn him into a demon. As long as he lives, he will be the leader of the Republican Party, the font from which core Republican values shall be defined. Get used to it, because this is not going to change or find other gainful employment. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.